Welcome to this neck training for beginners by Dr. Ellen McNally, where we're going to be focusing on improving the mobility and strength of our neck. Follow along while we use tools to assist us in getting a nice deep passive stretch and then targeted activation of those deeper structures. This is safe to do if you have any neck arthritis, but make sure you never move into or through pinching or radiating pain in your neck or extremities, and that includes facial discomfort. Make sure you get any of that evaluated by a professional. The tools we'll be using: a bath towel, a light resistance band, and a stool or chair that you can put against the wall. You just need enough open space so that you can put your back flat to the wall. And make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload new video trainings. Let's get started. For this exercise, we're going to use a bath towel and fold it 3 ways to begin with. Once you have those layers, now you can fold it in half the long way. And now you're going to roll it up. So you can determine what thickness is best for you. Also, everybody has different thickness bath towels. So this way you can regulate that to what works for you and what your needs are. Now we're going to place that rolled up towel along our upper back, so perpendicular to your spine, in between your shoulder blades. The towel is going to rest against the wall, so make sure that your stool is actually 1 to 2 inches away from the wall. That way you can lean back onto it, and make sure the towel roll is low enough on your shoulder blades so that as you translate your head back, give yourself a double chin to press the back of your head against the wall, you feel an opening through the front of your chest and a gentle stretch and tension along the front and sides of your neck. So play around with the thickness of the towel roll and the positioning of your stool from the wall to get the right posture for you to get the most out of this exercise. Then you're going to take your light resistance band and hold it in both hands, palms up to make a fist, thumbs pointing away from you, and pull that taut across the front of your lap. And think about pinching those shoulder blades back and down as you take a nice deep breath in and set a full irradiation or tension throughout the rest of your body, and translate your head back to the wall, giving yourself a double chin. From here, you're going to keep your head translated back toward the wall as you turn your head to the right, only as far as you can, and tilt that chin down a little bit more, but maintain your head in contact with the wall. You should feel the stretch along the left side of your neck, and you want that to be a mild to moderate stretch experience, and you can play around with the tilt of your chin and the rotation to get the most out of that. And we're going to hold this for 2 minutes. Make sure you're using some expansive diaphragmatic breathing to help you relax into the stretch so you can get the most out of it. So take a breath in for a count of 4. Try to expand your rib cage as much as you can, fill your belly, and breathe out for a count of 8. Breathe in for 4, expand your rib cage, fill your belly, and breathe out for 8. Nice and slow. Don't rush the breath so you can relax into it. And keep working on scanning the stretch as the tissue opens up and allows you to move deeper into that experience. Breathe in for 4 and out for 8. In for 4, nice and big and deep, and out for 8. In for 4, out for 8. In for 4, nice deep, fill that belly, and breathe out for 8. Nice and slow, take your time with it. Okay, now we are going to move into the other side. So just relax your tension and move slowly as you feel comfortable, rolling the back of your head along the wall to maintain your posture, and bring your chin toward your left shoulder and tilt that chin down. And now we'll hold this side for approximately 2 minutes to experience that stretch along that right side of our neck. Okay, take a breath in for a count of 4, and then you breathe out for a count of 8, nice and slow. Relax into it, and remember to scan the stretch so that you can have the best experience along that right side of the neck, into the shoulder, along the back a little bit in the front. If you feel any dizziness or lightheaded at all, of course, make sure you slowly move out of this stretch experience. You should just feel a nice, gentle, or moderate stretch and no discomfort at all. Use the band to help you set some tension and hold your posture. Let's breathe in for a count of 4, nice and deep, expand that rib cage, and breathe out for a count of 8. Breathe in for 4, nice and big, fill that belly, and breathe out for 8, nice and slow. Don't forget to scan the stretch, get the most out of it that you can. Breathe in for 4, and out for 8. Breathe in for a count of 4, expand that rib cage, fill your belly, and breathe out for 8. And as you're breathing out, think about pulling those shoulder blades back and down to the brow line, your shoulders, pulling them out of your ears. Breathe in for a count of 4, and out for 8. Last one. Breathe in for 4, and out for 8. All right, so now you can slowly relax out of that and relax your tension. Let's begin working on our level 2 cars, but we're just going to be doing the beginning portion in the front to the sides. So you're going to take a nice deep breath in, translate your head back to the wall, set a full irradiation throughout the rest of your body. Contract your thighs, press your feet on the floor, pull your shoulder blades back and down as you begin to tip your chin, flex your chin down to your chest, but really trying to do it tucking that chin. And now you're going to roll your chin over to the right as far as you can, rocking through the side, and the wall is going to play an end point for you. And now we're going to reverse the motion, moving all the way over to the left, trying to think about tracing the outer edge of a circle, thinking about the joint capsules of our neck. Now, if you have any arthritis or any issues with pain or pinching when you move in towards the side as you're starting to extend back, you're not going to move into that pain. Make sure you pause before that happens. Do not move through that. When you get to the end point, we're going to reverse back toward the right side. We'll be doing 3 of these in total. So now we're moving into our second repetition. Really keep that chin translated back as you roll through that right side. Again, thinking about trying to trace the outer edge of a circle, affecting the joint capsules of the neck, really feeling that and those deep stabilizers engaging. Keep the tension through the rest of your body as you roll through to the left side. Side bending and then beginning to extend back, but the wall will be an end point for you. And then pause and you just reverse and begin moving back toward that right side. So moving into our third repetition here. Keep your full tension. That's going to be your foundation, which allows you to make adaptation in those joint capsules and other soft tissues in your neck that get so tight. Engaging those stabilizers, roll through the left side as you side bend and begin to extend back, pause, and you're going to control it all the way back to that midline before you pause and then relax. Great job. For the next exercise, let's get rid of that TheraBand, and you're going to grab the rolled up towel and move your stool or chair back against the wall completely. We're going to hug the towel to our chest to help us set an irradiation. And now we're going to work on some axial rotation. So again, making sure to translate that chin back, and then we'll be rotating side to side, keeping our neck very long, our posture very, very tall. Take a nice deep breath in. As you let that breath out, squeeze that towel as best you can. Make sure your posture is nice and tall through your spine along the wall. As you begin rotating your head to the right, make sure the back of your head stays against the wall. It's just sliding along the wall as you're rotating. And this is performing these axial rotations to the joint capsules of our neck, and really great at helping us make those adaptive changes to that very deep tissue. Control that motion. You want it to be smooth and slow as you start rotating toward the left. Keep squeezing that towel to your chest. Make sure that your lower back muscles are against the wall between your shoulder blades, and you're pulling those shoulders out of your ears and lengthening your head up to the ceiling. When you get to the end point, you'll pause and reverse the motion, moving back toward the right. Again, you want to be moving slower than what feels comfortable. You'll get more out of it, and you want the motion to be smooth and controlled. So if you find any areas where there's some shakiness or aberrant motion, just practice on making that as smooth as possible. Those are areas of weakness that we want to gain control over. Maintain that contact with the wall from the back of your head as it's sliding and rotating back toward the left. Going as far as you can, trying to find new space. Pause at the end point and then see if you can hold it for a moment and go a little further before you return back toward the right. For our last repetition, sliding your head along the wall, keeping that chin translated back, elongating through your spine. Squeeze that bath towel to help you engage your foundation and your stabilization, so we can really make that adaptive change in those joint capsules of the neck. Pause at that end point and then return back to the midline. Pause and then relax. Great job.